Before we get into today's video, I'm gonna start off by saying this. Everybody's not a star. Everybody's not a superstar. I guess this is battle rap where everything's debatable and everybody's number one. I get it. You're supposed to have that confidence in yourself. But the reality is, in my humble and personal opinion, everybody is not a star. Everybody is not a superstar. If everybody was a star or superstar, battle rap will be easy in terms of garnering attention, in terms of getting everybody involved, in terms of making main events every month. Everybody is not a superstar. But before we get back to that, shake my hand, hit the like button. Thank you for that. We are here. Let's not lose focus on the main goal here. This conversation goes deeper than who's a superstar, who's not a superstar. And it's Goodz versus New Jersey Twork. This battle has been brewing since, I believe, mid 2022 or top of 2023. They had some situation behind the scenes that they discussed, some inbox DMs. Goodz addressed him already in the video before this superstar video. Twork said something about him in the spaces before this superstar video. So leagues, they're making it entirely easy for y'all. They're doing the hard work for you. Everything's done. The marketing is low-key done. They can do a face-off at some point, but the marketing is done. Let's not lose focus for Goodz versus Twork. Huh? Do I gotta, bring the files back up on things that's been said? Huh? I don't want to do that part. We can do that when it's booked, but come on. You can literally, if you're URL, right? URL presents superstar. And the theme can be about who's superstar, who's not a superstar. They can have a conversation about that. You know what I'm saying? Headlining Twork versus Goodz. TBL, same thing. The card will sell itself. And I think that'd be a great main event. Or you could say the co-main event for Gnome or Summer Madness. Shit, depending on how much more shit they talk, this could headline SM. I wouldn't be too mad at that. Just saying. But some files to be have here, you know what I'm saying? If you somehow forgot, I know battle rap memory, it doesn't last for too long. It don't last for too long. It's about 2 weeks and then everything resets. I get it. But this would, at the Goodz, I believe, at the Goodz battle Calico, and there's a few things he said to Eggshell, White, whatever, Twork dropped a freestyle, and this is what happened. Let's go to it.
Hey, Goodz, go find some new substance.
Hold on. And this is, we got it. Okay, this is September 28th, 2023. Come on, man. We in 2025 right now. Leagues, the backstory is there. If I'm URL, Smack, Chico, or Beezy, or Chilla Jones, Kenny, whoever, I'm calling y'all. What's up? How you doing? Good superstar conversation. You want to battle though? Goodz video says, set it up. Goodz video, if I'm not mistaken, says set. I'm going to go to it in a second. It said set it up. Well, let's set it up then. Let's go back to the video though, pardon me.
Hey, Goodz, go find some new substance. Keep talking like you getting all this money. Now, I ain't saying dude fronting. I'm just saying you getting dollars. But, nigga, I'm a robber. You can't rap to me about all these cars and think I ain't gonna do nothing. The 550, the 650. I would've cut you off at 750. Like a snooze button, tool dumping.
Damn.
Time to up the score. And all them $100 bills can't save you from ducking war.
Okay.
I see you two who got the most blue faces ever. The fucking more. You better cut the cord.
Okay.
He don't want no violence. Talking about all these coke products and cars you on the road drive.
Yeah.
I'm from the town. You ever seen New Jersey drive? We do carjackings with no problem.
Okay.
He was sitting in some Eggshell White. Then he got yoked out.
Damn.
Bro dodging. Talking about all my old battles and choke problems. Oh, that's swell. You mad frail. They saying your daddy all kind of colors and you want to talk about my pastels. Your dad bailed. You don't know he was white or half a shade black. Your mama named you half a gallon because your daddy went to go get one and he never came back.
Come on, man. What we doing? What are we doing? Let's have this superstar conversation. We about to get to it in a second. But let's not lose focus for Goodz versus New Jersey Twork. Let's make it happen in 2025 setup. Me personally, I watch I'm not saying that what they're doing is fake. They probably really feel the way they feel. But I love how WWE, they sell up to an event. They give you a story in some sense, to make you invested into whether it be WrestleMania, any event, Backlash, Hell in a Cell, anything, right? So I love when they talk shit. I love when Twork talk shit to Goodz. I love when Goodz respond back and talk shit to him. Yeah, give me more of that. You supposed to say he's not a superstar. Especially if you want to battle the nigga. Yeah, say all that shit. Say all that shit. Say he not even a star. Do that. Piss him off. Piss each other off. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be in my face-off mode just watching shit, like, hype it up, gas it up. Then we as the fans can have our opinions on the side. So let's have this conversation and go back to the top of the video when I said everybody's not a star. Everybody's not a star. Everybody's not a superstar. It just doesn't work like that. Everybody doesn't have it. They don't have the it factor. So one thing I posted, right? I'm going to read it off right here. And actually, Grok, I believe, responded as well. I asked a question. I quoted, and I may have said this. You notice I didn't say who did the quote. A superstar in battle rap is a battler who has already headlined a card that generated over six figures. I mean, like over 100,000. Just in case you know your zero placements. And a battler who can headline a card now that will generate over six figures and be the A side. Now, battle rap, in a sense, right, in terms of the viewership, in terms of everything, we gotta realize that battle rap is on a decline, right? Not dying, not dead, but the heartbeat is not moving as fast as it was, let's say, 2 years ago. So I want to decrease from six figures to about 75,000. Maybe 65, 75,000. So if you can headline a card, right? If you already headline a card and you can headline a card now and you can make 75,000 for the league owner, if they can break even and make some profit with you headlining and you're low-key the reason why people are buying this card, I think you're a superstar. Let's just say, shout out to Free to Wave. Sue Surf came out. It's not even a question. It wouldn't be a question. It wouldn't be a question. Huh? It wouldn't be a question what he would do for a main event. If I'm a league owner, I'm hitting, yo, what you need? What's going on? I need, come on, bro. And I'm booking the biggest venue ever. I'm booking a 4,000 capacity building for Sue Surf. That's a superstar. All right. And if some of y'all want to cheat the game and say, oh my God, this person is a superstar, y'all start naming 25 people as superstars or 50 people as superstars, I'm going to say megastar then. Because everybody can't be a superstar. Everybody can't have it. That's not how it works, bro. No. So I think Sue Surf is a superstar. I'm not going to name everybody who I feel is a superstar, by the way. Sue Surf is a superstar to me. Obviously, Loaded Lux. Come on, man. They make main events around this man. The Murder Mooks as well. They make main events around this man. Also, K-Shine. I think K-Shine can headline. I think he's headlined before. On top of that, too, he comes back right now. The event's going to sell. I mean, because he got a situation that didn't happen yet. But I think if he comes back versus, a respectable opponent, he's A side, that event's selling. We want to see K-Shine back. So there is a lot of superstars, but there's a lot of stars, not a lot of superstars. Do I believe Eunice is a superstar? Shout out to Eunice. Much love to Eunice. The new school leader that we appointed, in a sense, right? He's not a superstar. And I think Twork already corrected, so he had a slip up in saying that Eunice is a superstar, because he said on Twitter that he didn't say that, which he didn't mean to say that. So Eunice is not a superstar. And honestly, Eunice, that's not a knock to you. It's too early, brother. It's too early. Everybody can't be a legend, a Hall of Fame No, it's too early for Eunice. Keep working. You know what I'm saying? You've been getting a lot of shout outs from a lot of battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? So you can get there. You definitely can get there. But right now you're not. A league owner can't hit you up and make you headline and everybody's invested. The undercard got to be this, so that, you know what I'm saying? Do I believe Goodz is a superstar? Yes, Goodz is a superstar. It's not a question to me. I feel like Goodz headlined multiple events before. I feel like Goodz helped out. Shout out to Rare Breed Entertainment. His battle versus Jim's got, I'm not going to get into that, but it got high viewership, right? Obviously controversy there. But going into it, I feel like it was a lot of steam into the battle. He knows how to sell battles. He does good commercials. You know what I'm saying? Even Goodz versus A-Verb. So I think right now he comes back. And I think what helps you being a superstar when you battle less. Because if I'm going by this criteria in a sense, right? Have you headlined before? Can you headline again and be the A side? I think Goodz can right now. I think Goodz can battle Swamp and be the headline for a card. Probably not Gnome or SM, but I think if you single out Goodz versus Swamp, Goodz is the A side. I'm interested in that. I want to see that. I want to see what happens in that battle. That makes sense to me. Goodz versus Big K. It'd been nice if it happened a year ago. You know, he's fresh off of Cody, but I think that could have been a headline. Now, is it? Is it a headline? That could be a co-main. That could be a co-main depending on, you know, how crazy Big K get, depending on how crazy Goodz get. Do I believe Twork is a superstar? Yes. I do believe Twork is a superstar. I think what helps Twork be a superstar as well, he's so polarizing, right? You got a guy that does some crazy shit in the ring, amazing shit in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Groundbreaking. Performance of the year, multiple years. Imagine that. Imagine you had performance of the year, multiple years. Imagine you could put up tweets and stuff that does hundred thousands. Niggas was tweeting about fucking Kratos and the Hulk. Went viral. He responded to a chick that something about Playboy. Went viral. He battled a fish because him and Snake Eyes was, I guess, going at each other or something like that. Went viral. So I think in and outside of battle rap, you know what I'm saying, he has superstar capabilities. So I believe Twork is a superstar. And he's polarized. Even though he messes up in some of the battles, I get that. Y'all still watch. Y'all still watch heavily, man. Y'all still watch heavily. And I feel like Goodz versus New Jersey Twork, no matter which side you want to put Twork on the A side or you put Twork on the B side, whatever it is, that event's selling. That event's selling. I need that. I need that. But other superstars, put in the comments, by the way, too, who y'all feel is a superstar and who y'all feel is a star or a rising star. I said Sue Surf, K-Shine, Goodz. I'm freestyling this too, by the way, so don't kill me in the comments. New Jersey Twork, Goodz, K-Shine. I think Twork is a superstar. Another reason why I feel Goodz is a superstar, right? When Goodz gives out shots, those battles go $500,000 easily. I feel like I knew who Gage was, but when Goodz battled Gage, I'm like, okay, all right. It was more respect applied to his name, right? And I feel like Goodz took a lot of these battles, one rounders, whatever. They did $500,000 plus, so I definitely believe Goodz is a superstar. Let me see, Sue Surf, K-Shine, New Jersey Twork, Goodz, Twork, Murder Mook, Loaded Lux. Off the top of my head, I think Geechee Gotti's superstar as well. I feel like he definitely headlined some ish that garnered over 6 figures or more, depending on whatever you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I think he can headline now, depending on the matchup. I think he can headline now, and that'd be a good situation because he knows how to sell. See, a lot of things about the superstars is they know how to sell. They know how to make you get invested. Easy to block captain to me, superstar. He knows how to get you invested. He'll piss you off. And on top of that, people gotta realize there's this thing called heel, right? In wrestling, it's a concept called heel. I'm supposed to get you mad. And when you're mad, you're still watching me heavily. Everything I do, I'm pissing you off, but I'm making sure that you're engaged in what we're going on. So I think everybody I name knows how to get you engaged. You know how to get you engaged in what's happening here. And it's kind of a big, depends on the matchup, I think for good, no, not Goodz. Because then he took time off. When you take time off, that helps. Murder Mook, Loaded Lux, Goodz, they'll take time off, which increases their chance of, you know, having a high generating event. Because we haven't seen you in a minute. Like, for instance, let's just say you arguing between Briz, is Briz a star or superstar? What's going to help him is that he hasn't battled in so long, right? So his next event is going to generate maybe over 75,000 and help the league and profit to, you know, make some money. So Briz, in a sense, I also think what y'all going to argue with me about this one is Rum Nitty. I think Rum Nitty's superstar as well. And now I will say, I'm kind of like throwing skill in there. I'm throwing a heavy amount of skill in there for Rum Nitty. But I feel like Rum Nitty headline events prior, and I think Rum Nitty can headline now. Given the right opponent, it makes sense. And he's low-key about the... Here's the thing. He headline Gnome. He headline versus Eunice. He's about to headline versus Elijah Strait. You know, him and Murder Mook could battle. That could be a headline, but I think he'd be the B-side. So when you can headline multiple things throughout the year, even because I think the other guys that battle a lot, it's kind of harder for them to like generate a crazy high earning event because you're back. We see you every 2 weeks. We see you every month. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of harder for them to generate that. But I still believe Rum Nitty is a superstar. I think Geechee Gotti is a superstar. And it's probably more I'm forgetting right now. But it's off the top of my head. But in my humble opinion, there's not a whole bunch. I think John a Donna superstar. I think John could battle me. That'd be a that could, generate some money because that'd be a different concept. It's something that y'all never seen before. So shout out to, I feel like John headline versus him and Vert wasn't headline, right? John versus Howard the Don. That's what he had controversy around him. Flew out to a whole different country, and that was like, oh shit. And I feel like that generated a whole bunch of money as well. Shit, I got paid. John the Don. Another reason right here. Hold on. John versus Ace. John the Don versus Ace. I feel like John was the A side. Obviously, there was controversy, but keep in mind, understand a lot of these matches have controversy because they do, that's what they do to get you engaged. A lot of these battles just happen. Oh, I want to battle you, and nobody cares about it. And now if the battle is good, that's cool. But a John, even an Ace, it's easy to block. All these dudes, they do things to keep you focused on a main event. I mentioned Hitman Holl. Hitman Holl without question is a superstar. So if I didn't mention Hitman, pardon me. Hitman is that's not even a question. Everything Hitman Holl is on, he's a headline. Literally, he started his own league, and all his events have been doing good pretty much. All his battles hit 1 million, like easily, low key. So if I didn't mention Hitman Holl, that goes without question. And by the way, I'm freestyling. So if I forget a person's name, leave me alone. I turn the camera on and start going. You know what I'm saying? But Hitman Holl, without question, literally, at every blue room, he's headlining. Right? Every max out, he's headlining. Like, come on, 1, 2, 3, he's headlining. You know what I'm saying? When he battled Bill, he's headlining. When he battled Sue Surf, he's headlining. He's been headlining his whole life. When he battled Hollow, SM1, he what's that, headline? That's headline. Only time he probably did headline SM2 because he's put on at the last minute. Come on, man. Hitman versus Murder Mook. He's headlining. Shit, that's a question, right? Oh, we won't get into that some other time. We're going to bring Champion back for those specific battles. So, Easy to Block Captain versus Swamp. Swamp might be, let me see if Swamp is. Shout out to Swamp. We can discuss it a different time. Swamp is definitely a top tier. But in terms of headline, we'll get back to that in a minute. Shout out to Swamp. Much love to Swamp. Because again, by the rule I said, a superstar in battle rap is a battle rapper who has already headlined a card that garnered over 6 figures. And think about it, we never know that, but some of us kind of do know that, Shake my hand, hit the like button. And a battle rapper who can headline a card now that will generate over 6 figures and be the A side. It's probably not a sauce of what I'm saying. I don't think you probably have to be the A side, but if we want to call you a superstar, we want to call you the mover and shaker of things, right? If we want to call you the reason why people are buying tickets. So that's what kind of what it takes to be a superstar. And Grok, let me read this response real fast. Definition of a battle rap superstar. By the way, when you ask Grok questions, Grok just take all responses to things, and that's how they know what to say to us. So Grok is us, right? Definition of a battle rap superstar is someone who has headline at 6. You're repeating what I just said. So I gave you definition, Grok. You're not slick. I just gave you definition. I gave you my own definition. A definition of a battle rapper who's a superstar is, a definition of a battle rapper, a superstar as someone who has headlined a 6-figure event. I just made that up. Event and can do. So now is the main draw is plausible. Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay, pardon me. That's the response to what I said. So pardon me. My apologies, Grok. Especially in the commercial leagues like the URL, where revenue matters. However, there's no official rulebook. And that's the problem. There's no rulebook on anything, bro. If you have enough supporters, if you have 10 supporters say you're a superstar battle rap, everything's debatable. There's no structure, there's no order, there's no nothing. And the community views often prioritizes skills like freestyling, wordplay, and crowd engagement over financial metrics, culture impact, like creating memes or gaining celebrity attention. Also defines superstar. So if we go by skill, but that's the thing though, right? We're not saying that you're the best in the world or you're the craziest, you're going to win every battle by calling you a superstar. A superstar is a draw though, right? So for me, when I say skill from it, that's just me adding extra sauce to it, right? But a superstar is a person that garners viewership, that when they step out, it's a big deal to me, right? This is all my opinion. So in the comment section below, you can put your own definition of what you feel a superstar is. But that's just my take on it. That's my take on it, man. So again, in conclusion, let's not forget the main point in Goodz versus New Jerzey Twork. So we can do this conversation about superstar all we want, but let's put pressures on the league to book it. Book the battle. This is about the battle. All right? Make it happen. All right, please. If I didn't say your name, I'm freestyling this video. I ain't got no notes or nothing. So I forgot somebody's name because I'm about to forget Hitman Holl name. We know Hitman Holl is it's not even a question that nigga's a superstar. It's not even a question. All right? Did I say Twork already? Yeah. All right, we're going to leave it there. Maybe I'll do a part 2 when you bring Champion back. All right? We out. Hit the like button. Champion!